think we're good.
Okay.
There's nothing else on the screen, and I am not touching anything. Welcome to the All Dyed Up Fibres podcast. I'm Diane.
And I'm Edith, and you can find us on Facebook, Ravelry, Instagram, and our website, alldyedup.ca. So hello, everyone, and welcome. Yeah, thanks for coming back, and thanks for stopping by if you're new. And hope everybody's well. And how are you?
Well, this is only like the 7th time we've tried this in a month.
Yep.
What can we say?
Yeah, we've had technical difficulties. We had visitors. We had telephone conversations.
The dog wanted out.
The dog wanted out, which he never did go out. I don't know where he is, but we won't talk about it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
how are you?
I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah. Yep. You?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Hope everyone else out there is doing okay.
Yeah.
So, how's the knitting coming along?
Well, I haven't finished a darn thing.
No?
I got lots of things started. Nothing finished. So, you might as well start. You go ahead with your finished objects. You had the big tree.
I had the big tree, so I've been going like crazy. So I finished my doctor's office socks. These are this yarn I dyed. It's not our base. It was one of the ones when we were learning. We bought to try. So my son named this colorway Shark Attack. So it's just a one of a kind. This is a toe-up sock with a difference by Wendy D. Johnson. So I like it because it's toe-up, but it also has a gusset.
Very nice.
And this heel starts in the center of your foot and works into a V, which is, I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. So anyway, I finished that one, Shark Attack socks. Then I finished there is another one there, but anyway, so there's two of this one. So this is mock lace cable toe-up socks by Wilma Becker. And so this was a sock blank that I had tried something on, and it muddied, but you can't really see the mud when you knit it up, and I didn't know. It was kind of an experiment to see what would happen. So I like it. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, so that's the mock cable lace toe-up socks by Wilma Becker. Then the next sock I finished, trying to rip through these because there's this yarn I bought in Rhinebeck. And it's a self-striping. That's why I bought it. I wanted to try a oops, sorry, I wiggled that. I wanted to try a self-striping. So there it is. And this yarn is by the Fiber Nymph Dye Works. If you can see that.
Yep.
And it's the colorway is cotton sheets. So I had them email the receipt to me, and well, I guess when we were getting ready to go across the border, and I was sort of looking at my paperwork and getting everything sort of in line in case I had to, and it said cotton sheets. And I thought, cotton sheets? I didn't buy any cotton. I didn't buy cotton sheets at the Fiber Festival. Anyway, come to find, that's the name of the yarn. So cotton sheets. Very nice. Yeah, I like them. And then the next one I tried is a Canadian one. This is by Amanda at the Yarn Enabler. And this was her sock monkey colorway. So I knit these for my son, so they're a bit big on these blockers. But so this is, I wrote on it, I weighed the things because I didn't want to run out. So anyway, that's why there's scribbles. But it's the Yarn Enabler. Yay! Yay! And it's sock monkey. So these were fun. And it just so happened I was working on the family day weekend. My son Ben came home, and these are his colors, right? So he's like, oh, Mom, what are you knitting? So I knit the sock. Oh yeah, does it have a home? Is it for anybody in particular? Well, I guess it's yours, Ben. So Ben got those. Pardon?
He's knit worthy.
Oh, he loves hand knit socks. Yeah, he's the biggest gobbler upper of my hand knit socks.
Right.
And then I finished this little sweater, and in one of our earlier attempts, I found a mistake. The camera caught it. I didn't see it, but I could see it on the camera. Now I can't find it. Anyway, there's a mistake in it.
Oh, don't point it out. We can't
What?
see it.
Yeah, whatever. It's a kind of a rib. There it is, right there. See it?
No.
Yeah, it's in the ribbing. I was one stitch over for part of the row.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. You're pointing it out. Don't point it out.
Anyway, so I'll have to decide what I'm going to do about this, because it was so long ago that I knit it, like a month ago, that my head's out of that groove. So I'll have to take a look and see what it will take to fix it, or it's a shower gift for my daughter to give to somebody. So it'll.
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Oh, I finished this. This I bought at Yarnit. It is the Gala poncho, but it's an Estelle.
Right.
Estelle, yeah, so it's supposed to
Very nice.
look like that. And it does. And I can't read the label. It's not in English. My apologies to the world. But anyway, I like it. So it starts out, you know, dark, and then it goes into the lighter color. And it tells you how many inches to sew your seam together from the corner, and here it is.
Very
I like
nice.
it. It's warm.
I imagine it is.
Yeah, it's really warm. I'm toasty. So I think that's all my finished projects. So my tree's looking a little bare. I'm really happy with myself.
Yay.
Yeah. So there are still 2 projects on it that they might get frogged. They have reasons why I never finished them, but I give it a pretty good shot, I thought. I'm happy.
Right.
Yeah. So anything else is what I'm knitting on. So what are you knitting on?
What am I knitting on?
Yeah.
I started these socks in a sock blank.
Oh.
They're housed in my bag from Erin Blinger String. Yay, I like this bag. It's very nice.
Pretty.
I'm trying not to drop everything. See, I'm starting already. Can you see?
Yes. Yeah.
So this was in the sock club. You might better tell this because you know this better than me. I didn't do this. You did it.
Oh, we did the sock club for Yarn Crush. We were the January sock box, and it was sock blanks. And so then the blank was sent to a designer, and the designer created that sock pattern you showed there, Diane, and another one, right? There's 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you bought the sock pattern, and you have one of the prototype blanks. It's close to what ended up being made for them, but it's not quite, but it's close.
Right. So I started these. I'm not very far.
Oh, look at them.
Yeah. So I'm doing the magic loop because that's what the pattern calls for. And so anyway, this is the
you're not a magic looper.
No. And so anyway, I fold it in half, and I stuck a pin halfway so that I would know that that's halfway.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is my sock.
Oh wow! Look at that, eh?
Yeah, but it's gonna really open up. I don't know if you can see.
Oh yes, it can.
Yeah.
Like a little cable down each side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's so neat to see them knit up, eh? The sock blanks. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Like what's gonna happen? And I'm knitting them on my square. These are a 2.25 millimeter needle. I got them at Yarnit, but anyway, I'm not a magic looper, right? look at these little puppies. Like, these things could do some harm.
They're tiny.
Tiny and pointy, and they're square. Like, you could stab somebody with these.
I like square needles.
Well, honest, like, look at.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
They can take your eye out if you get going too fast.
you don't want to leave them with the
Anyway, I'll tell you, like when you're doing all the fancy stitches,
yeah,
because, like, how they're not round, they're square, but like the dynamic and the point, like, you don't miss too much. Like, there's no dropping, and because you can really get that needle in there, right?
Good.
Because they're quite pointy. Like I said, going too fast, you can take your eye out.
Are you having fun with the sock blank?
Yeah. I've knit off a sock blank.
Oh yeah, you have, haven't you?
But, like, because they've been knit before, the yarn is quite kinky, right?
Right.
And I find these pointy little needles work well because, like, it's already been knit once, so sometimes they're just a little fuzzy, or could be, you know. And yeah, I find that the pointier needle really helps keep your stitches together and all that. But they are some kind of pointy. Been a few jokes around our house about the pointy knitting needles, but there. We'll set that there.
Yeah.
And then this project, I've got it on a clipboard because I'm knitting a chart. And the chart, anyway, I won't say too much about it because this is actually a test knit.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
And it's a test knit for Campfire Yarns. And yeah, I can't, my instruction page is here somewhere. Yep, for Campfire Yarns, it's a mitten, and it has like an afterthought thumb and that kind of thing, right? So anyway, I won't say too much about the pattern, but so far it's a lovely knit. It's been fun. Yeah. So I am knitting it out of our yarn. And this is really looking mustardy, but it's not.
Okay.
So maybe if I bring it closer. Still looks mustardy, but it's not. It's more browny. Anyway, this is colorway is called Eggnog, and this one is called Spray on Tan.
Oh, okay.
And this is, once again, magic looping.
Oh, good for you. Look at you go with that.
Yeah, so this is a mess, but anyway, this is the mitten.
Cool. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, so it's got lots of, this is the palm side, and it's going to come up. But anyway, yeah, so there's, yeah, so there's my floats.
Oh, nice, tidy.
Yeah, trying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's the floats.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's fun. It's been good, and yeah, it's a nice pattern. So it'll be fun when it comes out, when it's released.
Yeah.
So I'm just about at the point now where I have to put my stitches off for the thumb.
Okay.
And then to go up and do my decreases, and this one will be done.
Great.
Yeah, so far it's fun, and it's a nice pattern, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be interested to have, I'll be looking forward to having it done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's a test knit.
Good.
And the rest here, I guess, is just acquisitions.
Did we talk about your sweater on the last podcast? We've done this.
Yeah,
we've done this so many times I can't remember.
Yeah, we've done my sweater.
Okay. I forgot one thing that I made that I didn't show.
Oh, go ahead.
So this is a pardon?
Very nice.
So this is this kind of goes in with the acquisitions, but that's what this is.
Right, and you made your pins, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I make, yep. So yeah, I like this. I wear this a lot.
Yeah, I've seen it
Yeah.
on you.
So this leads into where we were and how I got this and what this
Right.
is.
So I'll start there because I got some stuff.
So this yarn is from da da da.
Da 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 da!
Yeah. So Christopher Walker did a trunk show at Yarnit. And so we popped up and so I bought this yarn and it is Cabin Boy Knits. So there's the
Right.
creamy brown. I got that crooked. I love this yarn. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I really like this. It's so warm and cozy, and I have a blue hat, so I looked up. I thought I had quite a bit of yarn left over from my blue hat, but I just had enough that I could just put a little bit of a stripe in here, and that's from the Woolery. So that's what that is. And then you bought yeah, get this label. There. So we went for our colors.
We did.
We did. Yep.
And then I got home.
Yep.
And my son, that yeah, he said, "Oh, Mom, oh, I could really use a toque out of that.
Oh,
And I don't have to have a hard hat on, and it's out in the wind and stuff." He said, "I could really use a toque in that." So I think this is going to go to the oldest son's balding head. Poor bugger.
hey, that's a good mom.
Yeah, needless to say, the oldest son didn't get his mother's hairline. Whatever.
Yeah. So you're gonna put the yellow in with it?
I might.
Okay. Yeah. Good. I kind of like the toque that Christopher's got on in that picture. I'm not sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that it's folded up, so it'll be nice and warm, right? Up over. There's a brim. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Am I taking that?
Yeah, I showed them. Yeah. So I think that's what I would like to do with that yarn.
Yeah, I would think that too would be good for my son. This is really nice yarn. It's all dyed. Yeah.
And it's not from natural dyes, right? Christopher dyes with natural dye.
Right from farm. Yeah.
He sources, yeah, as locally as he can, if I understand it properly, and then he dyes with natural dyes on his at his cabin.
Yeah, at the cabin.
At the cabin. So yeah,
in Sterling, Ontario. It's not very far.
If you ever have a chance to, and you people out there, to get his yarn, I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I just got some white skeins because this is fingering white yarn. I have a project in mind for it if I ever get to it. But anyway, and this bag is like, these bags are nice.
Yeah, I know.
Bag is nice.
They are nice bags. I was pleased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is a purchase that I don't regret at all.
No, they're such a good size, eh?
Good size and they're a nice weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Needles are a good length.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, these bags are nice bags.
Mhm. Yeah, I was happy. It was a great.
It was a good day.
Like just a great haul.
It was a good day. Like, when you go somewhere and you're on your way home and you're tired and you're all this things. No, I just thought, it was just an awesome day. We had lunch with our friends, Peter and Kathy, and had a good visit. And yeah, it was a really awesome day. We saw Kathy that owns Yarnit and had a nice visit with Kathy with a C.
Yeah.
Because our friend Kathy's Kathy with a K. So yeah, it was just an awesome day. And she has such a nice store.
Yeah.
She has a lovely store.
Yeah. And I missed out on Tracy that visit, and I felt bad about that, but I'll hopefully catch her the next time. We were watching the weather, and we weren't sure whether we were going or not, and so we just struck off. And
we literally hadn't decided whether we were going or not until kind of the night before, and was, well, let's see how it is when we get up in the morning, and we touched base and said, okay, it looks okay, let's go.
Yeah, so we did. Yeah, so I am knitting on, oh dear, where'd it go? The Ketty Wrap by, and I don't know how to say her name properly. It's Amba O'Brien.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I bought this yarn quite a while ago, last year, and I just didn't know what to do with it. So it's not really showing, but there's more pink in it than you can see there.
See a little bit there.
Yeah, it's quite a bit more pink than that. I don't know what to do about that, but
yeah, I don't think you could.
Yeah. So
it's got quite a bit of pink in it.
Yeah, like even that's not coming out as pink as it is. I guess my lighting's not good. Sorry, folks. So anyway, here it is so far.
It looks pink there. You can see the pink in it there.
Okay, so there it is.
Very nice.
And yeah, well, I'm just knitting along. I like it. And it's on my needles from my set. I forget what, one of the knit pick sets.
Right.
Yeah, and interchangeables. So yeah, it's just got, every once in a while you get this little fun little stitch. So it's sort of, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, breaks it up a little bit. And that's what I'm working on now. That's what I'm knitting on.
I have another acquisition that's kind of cool.
What's up?
My nephew, my husband's nephew, actually, Chris, he called last weekend, I guess, and said, so what are you doing? And I said, oh, not too much. Why? And he said, let's have a knit night. Chris is a knitter. So he was knitting a baby blanket for one of his clients. Chris is a hairstylist, a hair guy. And so anyway, he was knitting for one of his clients, and he said to me, he loves antiques, and he had been at it like an estate sale that day. And he said to me, he said, there was on this estate sale, the lady that stuff they were selling, she was a knitter, and he said there's all kinds of yarn, and there's knitting needles, and there's just all kinds of accessories and stuff, crafting stuff. You know, would you be interested in the knitting stuff? And I said, oh yeah, I'll go and take a look at it. They still have it. So he texted the lady, and long story short, on the Sunday I went into Kingston, and him and I went to this apartment condo and went through the knitting stuff.
Right.
So I picked out a few things, and the basket.
You got the basket?
Yeah.
Lovely.
This is one sturdy basket.
Cool.
Thinking, yeah. Since when do I say no to a basket? Like, please. Right. I love that. So anyway, I got these two skeins of yarn. So like this was like a job lot. So it's just threw in the basket kind of what you wanted, and made him an offer and went home. So I got these two skeins of yarn. They matched. They were probably in her stash. But anyway, I'm gonna crank them.
Oh right, okay. Nice. Yeah.
Crank these. So it's good yarn for that. So if I make a big blub, it doesn't really, you know. So I got that. And Rowan Kids Silk.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, it's kind of pinky for me, but whatever. And wool cotton, Rowan, just a ball of that. It's like a slate sort of blue. And then I found this. Now, this did not have a label, but it has got, I don't know if you see it. Let's put the basket down. got little flecks of straw in it, see?
Oh, yes, yes.
Look at the twisty. Do you know whose this is?
Is it Topsy's?
Yes! I knew it as soon as I seen it. I said, you know what? I'm going to scoop that up. I said, and like Chris is looking at me, I said, like, that's Topsy Farms from Amherst Island. Like, he said, how do you know that? I said, I've knit with this stuff, and it is the warmest.
Yes.
And I thought, you know, this one's coming home. So anyway, I picked it up and threw it in my basket, and off I toddled. But she had some books. Like this lady, she collected books, and she had a whole library of crochet books, knitting books, and so I sat down and went at them and took a look. Here's one that's Afghans, but it has all your stitch patterns in it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I thought that might be fun. You can kind of pick, like, knit it like a block, blocks together. Like, see on the back?
Yep.
Afghans, I'll just block it of the book.
Yeah.
And this one is just like a little guide, and it's an instruction book. The how-to of hand knitting. So there's different stitches, and there's about intarsia, and you know, different motifs and different stitches, and how to pick up stitches, and just, you know, just like a reference book. Then I found this. And I thought, really? Are you kidding me? Like, I don't know how old this book is, but it's like, it's pretty yellow.
Oh, well, that's something. Oh, yay.
But it's like a reference guide. Like, measuring knitting, continental style of knitting, English style knitting, slipping stitches, all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Slip purl pass, the double increase. Just, yeah, all kinds of different stitches and how to, like the double increase. This is how you up the center of like a shawl where you make it go out. Yeah, so I threw that in the basket, and I'll put it in my little knit library that I've got going on over there. Yeah. So that was from that estate sale. So it was fun.
Good.
Yeah. It was good to spend the day with them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was a great find.
Cool.
Yeah. So, anything else?
I don't think so. I got these at You Knit the other day. I've never tried these. They're double point needle point protectors, but there's a cord on them to keep them together. So I'm kind of curious to try those out. They are probably like, you know, people have seen them. They know all about them. I'm just late to the game. And I bought some of these. They're a little cut. They're split lock stitch counters, it says. But anyway, so I have them on that shawl I'm knitting right now, and I like them too. But once again, I'm just late to the game. Probably everybody knows all about them. So yeah. So we have our
what's new to the shop? We could do new to the shop.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
We've been dying there like crazy.
Getting ready for the shows.
Our first one is March the 16th.
Yes, in Peterborough. Yeah. It's
at the Sports and Wellness Center in Peterborough. So, yeah. So we'll be there, and yeah, dying like crazy. Back behind me is just a sea of yarn.
Hey, you got a whole bunch here too.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, but yeah. So that's new to the shop. And
yeah, so if you happen to be in the area, everybody, you can stop by and say hi.
Yeah. And we got some mail. I opened it because it came to my house. So for Kawartha, for the Fiber Festival, they sent us some passes to give away. So we're going to take a couple of these and put them in with our prize for our knit along that Edith's going to draw for the winner just here in a minute. So there'll be a couple going there, and then well, what else do you want to do with the rest, Edith? You want to?
We'll decide. I'm not sure right off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do something with them if.
Yeah. Or come say hi to us at the Fiber Festival. And
yeah. If you come to Peterborough, or like, because Kawartha's our last show. So yeah, come by the booth, say hi, and yeah, we'll have passes for Kawartha if you're going to go, and we'll do something to hand them out along the way.
Okay, so we had 16 different items entered into our knit along. And so I'm just going to do, I have like a random number generator here with from 1 to 16, and I'll hit go, generate, and it picked number 16.
Who's 16? Can't see it. Okay, I can see it. Yep.
Number 16 was Kathy.
Kathy with the K?
Kathy with the K.
Yay! Oh, she's definitely getting passes for Kawartha.
Well, we were going to do that anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, Kathy with the K.
So we'll be sending Kathy
an email. I can send her a message. And so did you want to show what you would pick? Yeah.
There's some, you have some of it too that we got the other day.
Yeah.
We'll put the package together and
yeah. I got some odds and sods. And Diane's got a ball of yarn and a bag to go with it.
Yep.
Matching bag. So thank you to everybody that participated and put their knitting up there. Some beautiful knitting, eh?
Yeah, lovely. And the projects I liked.
Yeah, and we really appreciated you guys taking the time to
Kathy, she knit her little fingers right off. She was a busy girl.
Yeah, they are all like, there were some beautiful sweaters on there, hats, cowls.
Yeah,
everybody did a beautiful job. Yeah, so we thank everyone for taking the time to participate. Yeah. We appreciate it. I was excited. I had fun with it. Every time we'd see a new project up there, it was, oh my goodness, look at that. So thank you, everyone, very, 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 very much. And we hope it helped you clean up a few things, and hope it helped you ring into the new year with the new projects.
Right.
Yeah, so thanks very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much cleaned out.
Well, I think we better get off of here while the going's good, because
we're at 34 minutes.
Well, and we've
this one successfully, do you think?
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to jinx ourselves.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
So anyway, until next time, take care.
Bye.
Bye.